How did the Irish literary revival change literature? Imagine a time when Ireland's stories, songs, and history almost faded away under centuries of foreign rule. Now picture a movement that brought those stories back to life and made Ireland proud of its roots. That's what the Irish literary revival did. It was a wave of creativity in the late 1800s and early 1900s that changed how Irish stories and writers are seen today. For travelers exploring Ireland, understanding this movement helps explain why Irish literature feels so special and different from others. It's like walking through a living history book. The revival started because Irish people wanted to reclaim their language and culture, which had been pushed aside for many years. Writers and thinkers wanted to show the world Ireland's rich myths, folklore, and history. They aimed to create stories that were truly Irish, even if they were written in English. This was not just about books. It was about building a sense of pride and unity among Irish people. They wanted their stories to reflect their land, their people, and their struggles. Leading figures like William Butler Yeats, Lady Augusta Gregory, and J.M. Synge played big roles. Yeats, who became a famous poet, combined Irish legends with modern poetry and helped start the Abbey Theatre. Lady Gregory collected folk stories and helped create the Irish National Theatre. J.M. Synge wrote plays about rural Irish life, like the Playboy of the Western World, which caused debates but also made people think about Irish identity. These writers used their work to celebrate Irish traditions and challenge the influence of Britain. Before this movement, most Irish stories in English followed British styles and ignored Irish customs. The revival changed that by focusing on Irish myths, rural life, and the Irish language. Writers retold ancient legends, described the Irish countryside, and explored themes of exile and identity. This gave Irish literature a voice that was uniquely its own, separate from English influence. It also helped create a shared cultural identity during a time when Ireland was fighting for independence. The Abbey Theatre, founded in 1899, became a symbol of this change. It showcased Irish plays that reflected Irish life and stories. This was a new idea, an Irish space where stories could be told in an Irish way. The theatre's success encouraged many other Irish writers and playwrights to share their work. It proved that Irish stories had an audience and that they mattered. The movement also had a political side. As Ireland moved toward independence, literature became a way to express hopes for freedom. Writers like Patrick Pearse used poetry to inspire Irish nationalism. The focus on Gaelic heritage and the Irish language fed into the larger fight for political independence. Literature became a tool to rally support and keep Irish culture alive. Today, the influence of the Irish literary revival is everywhere. Visiting places like the Abbey Theatre in Dublin or the Aran Islands that inspired Synge shows how much this movement shaped Ireland's cultural landscape. Many towns and villages still celebrate their literary connections, and local guides often tell stories about famous writers and their homes. Bookshops and festivals keep the spirit alive, making it easy for visitors to experience Ireland's rich literary history firsthand. This movement did more than produce great books and plays. It changed how Irish people saw themselves and how the world saw Ireland. It proved that stories and culture could be powerful tools for renewal and pride. Today, Ireland's reputation as a land of storytellers and writers owes much to this lively period. If you want to understand Irish heritage, knowing about the Irish literary revival helps you see how stories and history are woven into the very fabric of Ireland.